Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
This podcast is brought to you by Digital Heaven, the hottest tools for the coolest apps.
Hi and welcome to Hot Tips. I'm Martin Baker. In this episode we'll be looking at some useful option key tips for the timeline in Final Cut Pro. Now the option key can be used to unlock several features when selecting and moving clips in the timeline window, which by default contains two buttons in the top right corner. The first of these buttons is Linked Selection. When Linked Selection is enabled, clicking on a video clip or edit automatically selects its linked audio clips or edit, and vice versa. Most of the time this is a great time saver, but sometimes you only want to select the clip that you clicked on, perhaps if you're creating a split edit for example. So I can disable Linked Selection, and now when I click on the video clip, only that clip gets selected. But there is another way. I'm going to enable Linked Selection again, and this time I'm going to hold down the Option key while clicking on the video clip. Option clicking on a clip temporarily flips the Linked Selection mode, so in this case only the video clip is selected. It also works the other way round, so if you prefer to work with Linked Selection disabled, then option clicking on one half of a linked clip or edit will temporarily enable Linked Selection. Okay, on to the next option key tip, and this one is definitely one of my favourite features in Final Cut Pro. I find there are many times when I need to move clips between tracks. Now there are two ways of doing this. I could just drag the clip upwards, and as long as I remember to hold down the Shift key, then the clip can't move left or right. But these days, I much prefer to use this method. First I'm going to select the clip I want to move. Then pressing Option up arrow will move that clip up to the next track. Pressing Option down arrow moves the clip to the track below. Just like dragging, if the track doesn't exist, then Final Cut Pro will automatically create it. Now, apart from being very quick, the great thing about using this technique is there's no way the clip can accidentally be moved left or right, which would adjust its timing. Most people are very used to copying and pasting clips in the timeline, but you may not know that you can also copy a clip by dragging, using, yes, you've guessed it, the Option key. This is one of those features where it really matters what order you do things. So first of all, I'm going to select the clips I want to copy and release the mouse button. Then hold down the Option key and click and drag the selected clips to the left. When I release the mouse button, a copy of the clip has been created at the new position in the sequence. Okay, I'll just undo that because I want to show you that you can create the copy as either an overwrite or insert edit, depending on whether the Option key is still pressed when you release the mouse button. If the Option key is down when the mouse button is released, then the copy is placed as an insert edit. If the Option key is not down when the mouse button is released, then the copy is placed as an overwrite edit. The important thing to remember when copying clips this way is to press the Option key before you drag the clip, otherwise you may accidentally do the next tip instead. Let's finish up with how to reorder or shuffle clips around the timeline. So here I've got a timeline with 4 clips, clip 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I'd like to move clip 3 to the front, so the new order becomes 3, 1, 2, 4. I'm going to start dragging clip 3 towards the start of the timeline and then hold down the Option key. Notice how the cursor has changed to a curved arrow. So I'll snap the front of clip 3 to the start of clip 1, and with the Option key still down, release the mouse button. Now the clips have been shuffled, I can release the Option key. That probably sounds a lot more complicated than it really is, so let me undo and give a recap. Hold the mouse button down to drag the clip. While dragging, hold down the Option key. When you're happy with the new position of the clip, release the mouse button. Finally, release the Option key. That wraps things up for this time. Don't forget you can get all future episodes of Hot Tips automatically by subscribing to the podcast on our website. Thanks for watching.
Digital Heaven, the hottest tools for the coolest apps. Find out more at digitalheaven.co.uk.